Happy Odin's Day. Let's continue with Hymir's poem. Verses 25 through to 34 of the Carolyn Larrington translation. The giant wasn't jolly as they rode back. At first, Hymir didn't say a word. He swung round the rowing, completely changed tack. You'll be doing half the work with me if you carry the whales home to the farm, or pen up our floating goat. Hloridi went forward and gripped the prow. Alone he lifted the sea stallion with its bilge water, with oars and bailer. He brought the giant sea pigs home to the farm through the hollow in the wooded ridge. And still the giant, habitually contentious, strove with Thor about his strength. He said no man was strong, even if he could row mightily, if he could not smash the goblet. And quickly Thor, when he laid hands on it, smashed through the towering stone with the glass. Sitting, he slung it through the columns. They carried it whole back to Hymir. Until the beautiful, beloved lady gave him vital, friendly advice which she knew. Smash it on Hymir's skull. The food-sated giants, that's harder than any goblet. The strong man, lord of goats, rose, bracing his knees, brought all his divine power to bear. Whole was the old man's helmet stump above, and the round wine vessel broke apart. Great treasures I know I've lost when I see the goblet leaving my lap, the old man announced. Never again can I say, ale, you are brewed. Now it's up to you if you can manage to take the beer boat out of court. Tyr tried twice to move the cauldron. Both times the cauldron stayed immovable. Modi's father took it by the rim, and he stamped down through the floor in the hall. Sif's husband lifted the kettle up on his head. The handle rings jingled at his heels. And now the Jackson Crawford translation. The giant was gloomy as they rowed home. He sat at the oars and said not a word as they steered the boat back towards land. Share my work with me. Do your half. Either take the whales to my house or stay and tie up the boat. Thor went and grabbed up the boat and oars. He didn't bail out the water, he just lifted the whole thing. And he took the whole boat with its oars and buckets, it was a good boat, to the home of the giant. Thor carried it through the forest. But the giant was still angry. He demanded a test of strength from Thor. He said it was no test at all to row a boat, but a truly strong man would be able to break his cup. So Thor took the cup in hand, but he broke a stone trying to shatter that glass cup. Then he threw it through a wall, but it was brought back unbroken to Hymir. Till Hymir's pretty concubine told Thor a useful secret. Hit it on Hymir's head. That giant skull is made of harder stuff than any cup. Thor stood up vigorously. He summoned all his godly strength. He left not a mark on that giant's head, but the wine cup broke into pieces. Hymir said, I know my loss is great when I see my cup fall broken at my knees. I know that I will never say again, the drinks are ready. The cauldron is yours, Thor and Tyr, if you can carry it out of my house. Tyr tried twice to lift it, but the cauldron remained unmoved. Thor, strong father of Modi, took a turn. His feet broke through the floor when he lifted, but he lifted that cauldron over his head, and the chains that held it broke and rattled at his heels.